Hello, class 9th. So, we are going to begin a new chapter, chapter number 11. So, the name of chapter number 11 is Work and Energy. Yes. So, we are going to study what is work, what is energy, and I hope you already know, I hope that you already know the meaning of force. Yes. What is force? Do you know what is force? Um, to push or pull an object is called force. Yes. So in this chapter, basically we will see what is the actually meaning of work, what is the actually meaning of work, and we will try to understand mechanical energy. Yes, especially we will understand the mechanical energy. Yes, actually mechanical energy can be categorized into two part. It can be divided into two part, potential energy and kinetic energy. So basically we will study them. Okay, we will go through their formula and derivation, and we will also study their units. Okay, and uh, there is a law. There is a law which is called law of conservation of energy. Yes, law of conservation of energy. We will also study about it. Okay, about law of conservation of energy. We will study, and we'll study one more topic which is actually daily life use topic, and it is based on numericals. Yes, it is based on mathematical question answer, which is actually called power. Yes, and we will see some units, commercial units related to it. So in this way we'll finish it, and then we'll move to the next. Yes, so first of all let's try to understand that what is actually meaning of work, what is the actually meaning of work. So kids, when you study sitting at one place, and then you go to your father, and you say to your father that today I did so much hard work. Yes, you say to you like this to your father that today I did so much hard work. Is it the work? Study study reading the book, is it work? If it is work, then sleeping, when you sleep, is it work? No, they are not work. Yes, in science, actually, the definition of work is different. Suppose your mother, suppose that your mother give you a machine, suppose a big machine, and and your mother said to you that hold it. Okay, you have hold it, you hold it and standing at one place. Okay, you hold the and in this way you hold many machines, then another machine, then another machine. So you, and because your mother is doing cleaning, okay, suppose your mother is cleaning, so that's why your mother is giving you different apparatus, different machine to hold, then again your mother will put the right place, so you are holding them. So are you doing the work? Are you helping in this way? No, that's not the work. Yes, in science this is not work. If someone is standing at railway station, and if suppose someone is standing at railway station and he has a trolley at the head, he has a trolley at the head, so is that person is doing work? Is that is work or not? No, it's not work. Okay, so in language of science, work is different. Yes, before we start the topic work, before we start the topic work, do you know what is scalar quantity and what is vector quantity? Yes, we have already studied about scalar quantity and vector quantity. Can you tell me? Yes, for your kind information, let me again tell you that scalar quantity is that quantity which has only magnitude. Yes, and vector quantity is that quantity which has magnitude along with direction. Yes, okay. So there are many like force. Force is a vector quantity, displacement is a vector quantity, and distance is a scalar quantity. Distance is a scalar quantity. Mass is a scalar quantity. Weight is a vector quantity. Okay, so these are different quantity. So work, is the work a scalar quantity or vector quantity? Is the work scalar quantity or vector quantity? And what is the meaning of work? What is the formula of work? Let's find out the answer. Let's move on there. First point. So with work, what is work? Work is said to be done when a force acts on an object and the object is displaced in the direction of force. Yes, work is said to be done when a force acts on an object and the object is displaced in the direction of force. Yes, when if you apply the force on any object, okay, if you apply the force on any object and the object move and travel at some distance, means object is displacing. Yes, if you are applying the force and the object, if we having the mass, it displace, it will go in some direction, it will go in the direction of force definitely, because we know that the force is always applied in the direction of motion. The force is always applied in the direction of motion, so the object will move in the direction of motion. Yes, object will move in the direction of motion, so the object will displace, means object is displacing. So that is force, that is force. Yes, where work is said to be done if the force is applied and displacement is happening. If the displacement is not happening, then you cannot say it is force. It is not work. Okay, if the displacement is not happening, then it is not work. If the displacement is not happening, it is not work. For example, if I push the wall, if I push the wall, I am pushing with lot of force having the high magnitude. So if I am pushing the wall, so am I doing the work? Am I doing the work? No, definitely not. I am not doing any kind of work. How? Well, because when I am pushing the wall, the wall is not moving. Yes, the wall is actually not moving. It is not displacing forward. Yes, in the direction of force. Then it means I have done no work. Yes, I have done no work. Now I am sitting. Now I am sitting. But if I start walking, if I start walking, then did I do the work? Did I do? Definitely yes, I have done work. Yes, I have done work. Isn't it amazing in the language of science? Because my legs are applying a force, that's why muscular force, you get muscular force, that's why I am moving forward. I started walking. Walking is also a work. My god, isn't it amazing? Walking is a work. Sleeping, is the sleeping work or not? No, sleeping is not the work. Okay. And right now I am sitting here. If I stand up and sit on the another chair, is it work or not? Yes, this is definitely a work. Isn't it amazing? My God, it is a work. Means, but if you are sitting at one place reading the book, If you are reading the book, is it work? No, you have done no work. Yes, reading the book, doing the study is not counted as work. Yes, study is not actually countable in work. Okay, so sitting at one place and doing the work is not counted as. But if you have the book, but if you have the book and you are reading by while walking, okay, you are reading along with walking, then it will be counted as work. Otherwise, you cannot say to your mother that I have done today a lot of hard work, my teacher gave me so work, so I will not count. This is not work. Sorry for you, it is not work. Okay, so instead of studying, go to kitchen and help your mother, because this is real work. Yes, study is not work. Studying at one place is not work. Okay, so that is not work. Go help your father. That will be counted as work. Otherwise, you are still a lazy. Maybe you are good, smart, intelligent person in study, but you do no work. Yes. Okay, so the work done on an object, the work done uh, on an object is the product of the force applied and the displacement. Yes, work done is actually the product of applied force and the displacement. So the formula will become work done is equal to force multiplied by displacement. Yes, work done is equal to force into displacement, as you can see on the screen. Yes, can you see? Work done is equal to force into displacement. So if work done is denoted by capital W, force is denoted by capital F, and displacement is denoted by small s, then the formula of work is W is equal to F into S. W is equal to F into S. Okay, well, using this formula we can also find the formula of force. We can find the formula of force. The formula of force will become work done divided by displacement. Yes, formula of force will become work done divided by displacement. Okay, so this is the formula. Yes, work is said to be done when the force acts on an object and the object is displaced in the direction of force. Now the question is, what is the unit of work? What is the unit of work? Well, because we know that the formula of work is force into displacement. We know the formula of work is force into displacement. Force, what is the unit of force? What is the unit of force? The unit of force is Newton. Displacement, what is the unit of displacement? The unit of displacement is meter. That's why I can say that the unit of work done, that's why I can say that the unit of work done is Newton meter. Yes, this is the SI unit of work done is Newton meter. But there is one more unit which is called Joule. Yes, it was given by the name of Joule. Okay, which was a scientist. Okay, so the unit of work is Joule, and SI unit is Newton per meter. Okay, Newton meter. Sorry, Newton per meter, not Newton meter only. Okay. Okay. So the unit of work done is Joule. What is Joule? What is Joule? Or what is Newton meter? What is Joule or what is Newton meter? How can we define it? I mean to say, what is 1 Joule or what is 1 Newton meter? How can we define it? If on an object, if on any object the force is acting and displacement is happening, suppose that if F is the 1 Newton, if F is the 1 Newton and displacement is 1 meter, if F is the 1 Newton and displacement is 1 meter, then the work done will be 1 Newton meter or 1 joule. Yes. So what is 1 joule? 1 joule is the amount of work done. Yes, 1 joule is actually the amount of work done. Yes, or you can say 1 Newton meter is the amount of work done when a force of 1 Newton, when a force of 1 Newton displaces any object by 1 meter. Yes. Okay. If if 1 Newton force acting on any object and 1 Newton is displacement is happening, then we can say the work done will be 1 Newton. So what is 1 Newton? 1 Newton meter, or what is 1 joule? 1 joule is actually the total work done when a force of 1 Newton displaces an object by 1 meter. Okay. So this is the formula, W is equal to F into S. Okay. So now let's solve an example. As you can see the example, if a force of 5 Newton, yes, you are applying the force. If a force of 5 Newton act on an object is displaced through 2 meter in the direction of force, then what will be the work done? Yes. So suppose you are applying the force, okay? Suppose you are applying the force on an object and the value of the force is 5 Newton. Yes, this is the magnitude of force, 5 Newton, and it displays after applying the force. So the object displays 2 meter. So 2 meter is the displacement. So what will be the work done? So we know the formula is W is equal to F into S. W is equal to F into S, and here we have given the value of F. The value of F is 5 and the value of S is 2. Yes, the value of F, the value of force is 5 Newton and the value of S means the value of displacement is 2 meter. So we'll put the value and multiply them. So it will become W is equal to 5 multiplied by 2. So the value is 10 Newton meter. 5 into 2, 10. So 5 to the 10. So the value is 10 Newton meter, or you can say 10 joule. Okay. So 10 joule is a positive value. Okay. Now the question is, can the work be negative also? Can the work be negative also, or can the work be zero also? Let's find out the answer. Let's move on the next point. Okay, kids. So the work done by a force may be positive or negative. Yes, work done can be positive or negative by the force. Yes, the work done. The question is when will be the work done positive, when will be the work done negative, and when will be the work done zero. Yes, when will be the work done will be positive if force and displacement are in the same direction. Yes, if force and displacement are in the same direction, then work done will be positive. Okay. Now the question is, when will be the work done negative? The work done will be negative if the force and displacement are not in the same direction. Yes, if the force and displacement are not in the same direction. Okay. And when will be the work done zero? When will be the work done zero? The work done will be zero if there is no displacement is happening. If there is no displacement is happening, that time work can be zero. Or if the force is not applying, then the work done will be zero. And one more condition is the work done by a force is zero if the force is perpendicular to the displacement. Yes, if the force is perpendicular to the displacement, means they are making a right angle. You know, the earth revolve around the sun, so displacement actually happening of the earth is in tangent, means perpendicular. And the force which is actually applying towards the center of the towards the sun, so both are in 90 degree. Okay, perpendicular means 90 degree. So if the work done by a force will be 0 if the force is perpendicular to the displacement. Okay, if the value of f is 0, or or if the value of s means displacement, if the value of displacement is 0, that time the work done all automatically become 0. Now the question is, when will be the work done negative? Yes, when will be the work done negative? Suppose a boy has a toy. A boy has a toy car. Okay, a boy has a toy car, and there is a string. The boy has attached. The boy has tied a string just behind the car. The boy has tied the string just behind the car, and the boy is standing on a slope. The boy is standing on a slope. So the boy is holding the string. The boy is holding the thread. Now when the boy will stand on the slope, the car will move on the slope. The car will go down. The car will go down. Yes, if the boy tried to pull down the car, pull back, if the boy tried to pull back the car, if the boy tries to pull back the car using the string, using the thread, uh, it means what is happening? The car is moving forward. The car is moving forward, but the boy is trying to pull it back. But the boy is trying to pull it back means the force is applying back, and the displacement of car is happening forward. The boy is applying force back, trying to pull, and the force is applying forward. Sorry, the displacement is happening forward. The displacement is happening forward, and force is actually applying backward. So in this condition, force and displacement both are in different direction. Force and displacement both are in different direction. In this condition, the work done will be negative. Yes, so that work done by a force, if negative, if the force and displacement are in opposite direction. Okay, so the value of w can be minus w. Yes, negative. Positive w. Yes, or 0. Yes, and when will be the work done will be positive? If the same boy is playing with the toy, if the same boy playing with the toy on a um, on a um, horizontal surface, if a boy is playing on the horizontal surface, and if the boy is trying to pull the car in the direction of force, yes, means the boy has a thread, and the boy is moving forward, and the car is just behind the boy, and the car is also moving forward, because the boy is trying to pull the car, because the boy is trying to pull the car towards him. So the force is applying, and displacement is also happening when both are in the same direction. Then in this condition, work done will be positive. Okay, so a question is given, one more question, let's try to solve. uh, that example, when we lift, first of all, okay, I am building. When we lift an object, the object moves upward in the direction of force. Yes, if you try to lift any object, okay, the object will moves upward in the direction of force. So here the work done is positive. Yes, work done is, but there is a force of gravity also. Yes, when we lift any object, that time gravitational force is also acting, so which is actually downward on the object. So then in this condition, The work done by the force of gravity will be negative. Yes, the work done by the force of gravity is also negative. And remember it, the work done by friction force is also negative, because you know friction force always applied in the opposite direction, because it opposed to try to move, oppose the motion between two relative surface. Yes, and so in this condition, the work done by the force of gravity will be zero if you are lifting any object up. Okay. So if you are lifting any object up, the object will move upward in the direction of force. In that condition, positive, and in case of gravity, it will be negative. So, as you can see on the screen, an example. As you can see on the screen, an example. A porter lift a luggage of 115 kilogram from the ground and put it on his head. 1.5 meter above the ground. Calculate the work done by him on the luggage. Yes, a porter actually lift the luggage of 15 kilogram from the ground and put it on his head, which is actually from the distance from the ground to head is 1.5 meter. So what will be the work done? So we know the formula of work done is W is equal to F into S. So because the porter lift 15 kilogram is weight, and we know that weight is actually a force. So in the place of F, we know that the one more formula of F is m into g. Yes, so we have given the mass. 15 kilogram is mass, 15 kilogram is mass. So we will write m is equal to 15 kilogram, and we know the value of g is 9.81, or you can say 10. So in the place of g we will write 10 meter per second square, and we know and we have given the displacement 1.5 meter. So we will put all these value, so W is equal to F into S, which will become equal to mgs. So in the by putting the value, we will get the value which is actually 225 kilogram meter per second square, or 225 Newton meter, or you can say 225 joule. I hope you understood about the work done. Yes, the work done is complete. Now we will study energy. Let's move on the next point. Okay, it's time to ask question from you. So, question number 1. Define work, write its formula and unit. Yes, what is work? What is work? Work is said to be done when a force acts on an object. The object is displaced in the direction of force. And so the formula of work is work done is equal to force into displacement. If the work done is W and force is F and displacement is S, then we can write the formula W is equal to F into S. Yes, W is equal to F multiplied by S. And what is the unit of work? The unit of work is joule, and SI unit is Newton meter. Okay. Question number 2. Can work done by the force be negative? Can work done by the force be negative, positive, or zero? Yes. The work done by a force may be positive, negative, or zero. Yes. The work done by a force is positive if the force and displacement are in the same direction. The work done by a force negative if the force and displacement are in the different direction. The work done by a force is zero if the force or displacement is zero, means no force is applying or no displacement is happening. Okay, both condition possible. I hope you understood. Now we will meet in next class. We will study about the energy. It is a long topic, it will take time. Till then, do study.